State Department was snidely saying that Tucker didn't challenge Putin enough. But they haven't talked to Putin in years. And the documents also show that they were talking to the media about Tucker. But they've withheld from us what they were talking to the media about. What is great about Judicial Watch, as I described earlier, is that we are involved in every issue that you have questions about or might want to have questions about if you thought about it more than a second. And, we're cleaning up the voter rolls. We're trying to stop, the elections from being mangled further by ensuring the laws are enforced. Exposing the border crisis, exposing what happened in Afghanistan, the abuse of Trump, the lawfare, highlighting what Congress is not doing. Also, there are issues that pop up that may not be the most important issues in the world in terms of the future of the Republic, but are very interesting and reflect on other issues that are important for the future of the Republic, which is what happens to people who don't play the way the government wants them to play. And one of those people is Tucker Carlson. And Tucker most famously had an interview of Vladimir Putin I think it was earlier this year, wasn't it? When was the date of the interview? It's February this year. And we wanted to know what the State Department was doing about that interview and how they were handling it. Now, Tucker has suggested that the government was trying to intervene and stop the interview from taking place. So that was one of the reasons we started asking questions. So we asked the State Department in February about the interview. We wanted all emails and diplomatic notes sent to and from the following officials, and then we listed the officials, including Blinken, Victoria Nuland, and top officials there, referencing Tucker. We wanted the video. We wanted all of the records about Tucker. Figured that would cover his interview with Putin. Sure enough, we'd received documents. We received documents of, I think it was 105 pages of one batch and 211 pages in another batch. And the documents are interesting, as you might imagine. Here is one batch of the documents. I think this is was this the 105 pages or the 200?
Yes.
So this is the 105 pages. And I want to show you how heavily redacted they are. So here is, maybe I'll just walk up to the camera here. See that box? They don't black out the documents anymore. They're smarter than that. It doesn't look good politically. So now they just white them out. So page after page of, here's another completely blank page. But nevertheless, we did get some documents. And the documents show the State Department was very much concerned about Tucker, and they were sending around crap suggesting that he was a tool of Hitler or someone like Hitler. They passed around a story from some left-wing rag that suggests that Hitler's interview, that Putin's interview was kind of like Tucker handing out Hitler's copies of Mein Kampf. So that's what the State Department was doing about Tucker's interview, sending around garbage like that about an American citizen, a journalist who had a very informative interview. I don't think Putin helped himself in the interview. And the other documents show, we have here in the other batch show, the State Department was snidely saying that Tucker didn't challenge Putin enough. But they haven't talked to Putin in years. And the documents also show that they were talking to the media about Tucker. But they've withheld from us what they were talking to the media about, what the specifics of it. And there's a lot of internal back and forth about the Tucker interview that they're withholding from the American people under what is called, the deliberative process privilege. The deliberative process privilege is one of those privileges that is used to withhold everything that you pretty much want to know about. The courts have allowed, and there's an exemption in the law that allows that pre-decisional documents sent around about, information and ideas prior to a final government decision are exempt from disclosure. The thinking is that it would chill government deliberations if all the stupid ideas or all the controversial ideas, really, that government officials were sharing with each other, and importantly, facts, although they're supposed to be turning over those facts, although they pretend they don't have to. It's always a fight over that. Shouldn't be turned over to the American people. Now, we're not asking for someone's Social Security number, and they're not supposed to turn over someone's Social Security number under law. But the issue of pre-decisional information, that's purely discretionary as to whether they'll hold it. So a FOIA officer or the political person who's running the FOIA office can look at it and say, well, the public should see this. It shows the government's deliberations, and we're big people. We're adults, and we're not going to be harmed in our discussions with each other if people see how we do our jobs. And indeed, sometimes we do get pre-decisional material voluntarily released by the government. But not here, not for Tucker. They're hiding it all. And it's going to be very difficult to overcome that for Judicial Watch. So not only is there a lot of information released to Judicial Watch showing they were very concerned and tracking and talking about Tucker, but they're withholding it too, which is as interesting as the material that has been released. What did I say in our press release about it? Our lawsuit shows how the Biden State Department obviously had it in for Tucker Carlson and secretly briefed the press on Tucker's interview with Putin, but wanted to keep those briefings secret. This is corrupt, and it is corrupt. They're talking to the media, and that's private? So the lawsuit's continuing. So what happens is they produce the documents to us, and I'm not quite sure if this is the final production. I'm assuming this is the final production. So now we have to figure out if there's anything we can challenge in terms of withholdings, and maybe we'll get some more information. Sometimes we negotiate and get some more information. But there we have it. The Biden gang watching Tucker at the State Department and dishonestly hiding what they were talking about related to Tucker from the American people, but also disclosing garbage they were sending around smearing Tucker as well. So pretty interesting stuff. And again, this is what I love about Judicial Watch. We got into this little issue. It's kind of a big issue since there's a war related to Putin. It's the number one issue, arguably, in foreign policy. And Judicial Watch, again, with the heavy lifting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.